We'll come to that then.
Yeah.
But first, you can't leverage gold the same way you can leverage real estate, can you?
I use real estate as leverage to buy this.
Right.
So what I do is I'll borrow, let's say, $20 million. The cash flow buys this.
Right. So you're using government printed money for your own assets.
To buy this.
And then the income from the assets you convert into gold.
Yes. This is God's money. God put it here. God put this, I'm not religious, but okay. And this here was put by God. This here is to be flushed down the toilet. And that's what they're doing with it. But oh, I made this much this month. Loser. Your job is to take this, convert to this, or convert to this. Not to brag, but I own tons of this.
How much? How
I
much?
own the mines.
You own the mines?
I'm a capitalist.
Right.
I bought the biggest gold mine in America last July. It's in Utah.
So you're literally mining your own gold?
Amen.
Amen.
I found religion. I'm gonna put an altar there, and you know.
You found religion. What gold is your religion?
I'll put every religion is in there. You can be Buddhist, Shinto, Catholic, Protestant, Muslim. I don't care. Just worship at the altar of gold.
The time comes where you must defend all that you cherish. You will wish you trained for the worst.
Skinniest guy in the gym once said, "One day I will be the biggest guy at the gym." Everyone laughed, except the biggest guy at the gym. The 1%. This is a group of people that do what the other 99% don't. They separate themselves from the crowd by constantly pushing through discomfort. They work when others don't.
Absolutely fucking not.
Like when Kobe said, I was chasing perfection and excellence, even though I knew I would probably never catch it. But just the fact that I was willing to chase it, I would defeat most of my opponents, because most of my opponents would never chase something that didn't have any guarantees attached to it. He had the courage to chase it because he knew what it would turn him into, and most cats wouldn't even go down the course to chase it because it didn't have any guarantees attached to it.
5 times to be quiet. 1. When someone is trying to express their feelings, just be quiet. 2. When everyone is talking over each other, just be quiet. 3. When someone won't let you finish, just be quiet. They probably don't want to listen anyway. 4. When you're searching for an answer within yourself, just be quiet. 5. When you're experiencing a beautiful moment, just be quiet.
There's nothing wrong with wanting to be a multimillionaire. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be healthy and have a nice home and take care of your family. But the system will tell you, you have to work, you have to be an employee. When you realize that the way to make money, the way to liberate yourself, isn't through the ways of the system. It's not through a 9 to 5. It's through self-development. It's through the understanding of the game. It's through understanding how the system works and understanding how to exploit the system to your advantage, because there's loopholes that were created intentionally by people that created the rules of the system that you abide by. So ladies and gentlemen, if failure was not an option and you couldn't fail and money wasn't an obstacle and money wasn't real, what would you do? Who would you become? What would be bred out of that desire for greatness? I don't know about you, but in my book, in my opinion, I can't lose, because losing is something that is designed for people that quit and for people that fail. I don't fail. I learn. I reevaluate. I analyze. I cross-examine. I fine-tune. I refine my craft. Maybe not now in my mid-20s, but in my 40s, in my 50s, in my 60s, in my 70s, in my 80s, in my 100s, I will have refined my craft, because it's a process of self-development. So if you couldn't fail because failure is not an option, because failure isn't real, who would you become? Who would you be? Who's holding you back? Who's telling you you can't? You? Or is it the programming inside of you? Maybe it ain't you. So ladies and gentlemen, get woke. Get positive. The world is yours for the taking.
I got a message for anyone going through some shit. Cause these past 2 months have not been easy. Sometimes the devil will make his way into your life. He will try to break you down spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. But you rely on your support system. You believe in yourself and your character. You trust the people around you and you be resilient. You be fucking resilient. And no amount of darkness can overtake you, I promise. I promise. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for your loved ones. You look the devil in his eyes and you do what I did tonight. And you eliminate that bitch from your life.
Rule number 78. You do not stop when you're tired. The only moment you stop is when you're done.
Sometimes your motivation needs to be because no one else wants to fucking do it. We need doctors. We need fucking lawyers. We need dentists. We need teachers. We also need fucking savages. This message I do is not for fucking everybody. So I don't want to say that soft bullshit about, do you have sunscreen on? This message is dangerous. It's too hot. I'm not asking you to fucking be like me. Do you. Stay hard. We can't.
You ever heard your dad say,
I won't work today because I am sad.
exactly. Fuck your feelings. Be a man. I thought you wanted to be great. Were they right about you? Do you have what it takes? Your future needs you. Your past doesn't. Don't give up.
Now, the only place to go from failure is to win. You have to achieve failure. You have to take it that far. Nobody wants to go that far. It's too scary. But you know something? I got news for you. That's where winning is. Nothing's changed. Nothing.
Reps are more important. Reps are where the gold is. Most people do a lot of heavy weights. If their form is really good, they still have small legs. I trained with some of the best squatters in the world. Fred Hatfield had tiny little legs and he squatted 1,000 pounds. The secret really is doing the heavy weights for high reps. Most people think it's all about the heavy weights. It's not. The weight doesn't matter. If your form and technique is pure, size and strength will follow.